Beautiful sunny morning, dry, 15 Celsius up to 23 degrees today. And this time on a Monday, we check in with Stratford-upon-Avon movie reviewer James Luxford. Writes his reviews for the Metro newspaper and also for Radio Times magazine. Morning, James.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning and marking our card for 3 worthy films on our telly boxes this week, and a couple of great classics in here, including this first one you've chosen for us.
It's the 80s classic Stand By Me, today 9 p.m. on Sony Movies channel on your Freeview. It's an adaptation of the Stephen King book about a group of friends who go in search of a rumoured dead body.
In all our lives, there's a fall from innocence. A time after which we are never the same.
It's sort of been classed, hasn't it, as the classic coming-of-age movie. You'd agree, I'm sure, with that.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic coming-of-age movie. It's just a movie about growing up, incredibly nostalgic for the late 50s. It's released in the late 80s, so you really feel like you're there, thanks to a really good young cast, including Kiefer Sutherland and the late River Phoenix.
Yeah.
As you say, it's kind of become a defining moment for coming-of-age movies, and I just think even so many years later after its release, it's a fantastic watch.
Good stuff. Stand By Me, also, as you heard there, includes that great song from Benny King in the soundtrack. It's on Sony Movies Classic, available on Freeview from 9 o'clock tonight. And also out today, a bit of a new release here, James.
Yes, it's The Personal History of David Copperfield on DVD and digital from today. Dev Patel stars in Armando Iannucci's adaptation of the Charles Dickens book about the life of a young man in Victorian Britain.
This narrative is far more than mere fiction.
Are you David Copperfield?
I am indeed.
It is the true story of the life I was about to lead.
Your mama is ill.
How old is she?
Very.
Seen the David Copperfield story told several times before. Armando Iannucci, of course, known for those great TV satire programmes behind the Alan Partridge series, The Thick of It, and programmes like that. But, venturing into movies and on this territory, how's he done?
He's done very well. I really like this. It's very playful and a little gentler than things like The Thick of It, but still very funny. Dev Patel is great. He's joined by a fantastic cast of people he's worked with before. That includes Peter Capaldi, Hugh Laurie, Tilda Swinton. Just great British filmmaking. And
finally, let's go back to another classic, shall we? And a pick for Thursday night. This is just one of those... it's a boys' movie, I think, really, but it does encapture the time, doesn't it, this film?
Absolutely. It's Bullitt, the Steve McQueen classic. Thursday, 10 o'clock on ITV. Steve McQueen plays a detective protecting a witness from the mob and government corruption.
Detective Lieutenant Frank Bullitt, some other kind of cop. Pity the guy he works for.
Lieutenant, don't try to evade the responsibility. In your parlance, you blew it.
What the hell is going on here? A high-speed pursuit? 2 men are killed? An officer in the hospital? A witness almost murdered?
I suppose one word to sum this up is cool. The car's cool. Steve McQueen's cool. The whole movie's cool, isn't it, really?
Yes, absolutely. It's one of those movies where almost the details aren't important. It's about the style, as you say. Steve McQueen is incredible in it. I think it's one of his finest hours, and that's saying a lot for a career as wonderful as his. And the film just turns San Francisco into a racetrack, really, in one of the most iconic, most famous chase scenes ever filmed. Great stuff.
Beautiful city as a backdrop to that as well. Fantastic. Bullitt is Thursday night, 10 o'clock on ITV4. James, appreciate that. Back with us on Friday morning, hopefully. Speak then.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thanks, James. James Luxford from Stratford-upon-Avon with his movies, Radio Times, Metro newspaper, with us every Monday, Friday morning on BBC CWR. 9:27. This is the brand new single from Matt Healy.